support Arsenal? How have you been?
No, it's been great. You can feel it from all around the hotel that people are passionate about the game and about us coming back. We had been here for 3 years ago, and it's been a great experience. So we had a great preseason, and hopefully we can repeat it here. And we have really good 2 games to play, and this is another thing we can look forward to.
On the back of a loss in a draw against Atletico de Madrid, how important is the win tomorrow?
I think it's a preseason game, so it's always important in a preseason when you win games, because it gives you a bit of confidence, and it's always easier to work when when you have a positive atmosphere backed with the results. But in the preseason, the most important is to work hard, to get fit, and to be ready when the season starts.
What do you make of Mesut Ozil's decision to retire from international football and the circumstances surrounding it?
I'm not in a position to really comment on that, because it's a private, personal matter for Mesut against the German Federation. But as a team, we support him here. We try to make sure that he feels good, that he can train and he can perform at his best. So that's all we can do. And obviously his decision is his decision, and we have to respect it. Everybody should respect it.
What sort of frame of mind is he in? How is he?
Oh, he's been training really well. He's happy to be with us, and we we are happy to have him back as well, because he's one of the key players in our team, and we need him to be fit and ready for the season. So he's been working. He came back. He's been working really hard. So hopefully he will be fit.
Some of the criticism that he gets, is it unjustified? Is it because of the kind of player that he is?
I think in general in football you have always criticism, and it's not always the right thing to do to a player, because football brings so many millions of people and opinions together that it's been always like that. And as a professional football player, you have to make sure that it doesn't move you, that you perform. That's all you have to do. You perform on the pitch, and then obviously all these critics will disappear.
Some question marks about. Some question marks over your future and your future with this club. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I have a contract with Arsenal, and I'm concentrating on this season, on the competition between the goalkeepers, because obviously we have plenty of options, and obviously I'm doing my best to show to the manager that I can be in the starting lineup when the season starts, and this is my aim. And all the speculations around, I don't really follow.
Petr, in a selfish way, is it almost better for Arsenal that Mesut is now not playing international football and he'll be with the club for the whole season?
Well, you never know. Only time will tell. But I have to say, Mesut came back and he's been really happy to be with us. And as I said, he's a very important player for us, and we want him to perform. We want him to feel comfortable, and obviously as his support from the team, and we hope that by the start of the season he will be fit and ready to perform for us.
Knowing him as a person, do you think he could ever go back to international football, or do you think that's it?
I think it's a question for him, not for me.
This might just be pre-season friendly, but what do you say is the importance of playing these top-class oppositions in the lead-up to the season?
We've been working on many things in training, so the game is the first opportunity to, let's say, to try that in a real match day and against a very good opposition. So you want to progress in what you've been training and what you've been doing, and these games are the perfect opportunity for everybody to get fit, and as well to kind of set the standard and the principles of the game we want to do, and try it in a real time, because obviously doing it in training is something else than playing it in a real game.
And what are your expectations for the new season ahead?
Well, we want to have a successful season. Obviously, we want to go back to Champions League spots. This is the basic aim, and after that, as everybody tells you, you play football to win games. So we want to win as many games as possible, and obviously challenge for for every competition. So it's up to us how we're gonna do.
May I ask you, what is your daily life in hotel? So how do you live there? Do you have your own cook? Or what is the food like? Give us some impression about the life in the hotel.
Life in a hotel has been everywhere around the world the same. You go to your room, you sleep, you eat, you go to training, and then you do the same thing every day because when you have double sessions in the preseason, it's a very hard day, and today as well is the first storm, but it's been very humid and very hot so far. So you need to make sure that you rest and you eat well. But we have everything we need in the hotel.
Okay, but do you use there some facilities, some fitness training? Are you like
we have everything.
coaches?
We have everything here what we need. So we don't need to do it in a hotel because we have all this facility around us there. Everybody can use it as much as need to. No, we're coping well. It's not the first time we have a preseason in a different country or in Asia. So I think more time you go, your body adapts quicker than you think sometimes. And I think so far it's been really good. No, we don't look at this like that. It's a game in preseason. We want to win. You want to play well. You want to prepare, as I said. But it's not about if you win this game against Atletico, it doesn't bring you back the opportunity to play the Europa League final anyway. So it's not about that. I think, and in the time that we had a lot of changes as well. So I have to say that it's a completely different game now. But the main part is to be fit and to get through the principles we tried in training and to make it happen in the game. No, we have everything what we need. There's a great facilities around here in the school, in the campus. So we have everything what we need, and that's the main part.
What would you say is the difference between training under Unai and Wenger?
I think every manager is different. So I have many managers in my career, and everybody works different ways. So it's difficult to say. You in the preseason you have double sessions, you have big workload, physical load. It's always the same. The difference is that you might do different exercise, you might do different tactical exercise because the manager wants to play a different way. But that's the way it is. Every manager has his own idea about how his team should play, how his team should defend, attack, and do all these things. So we've been working on that. A part of that. The physical load is always big in the preseason.
Talk about some of the differences in training under Unai as compared to under Wenger. Some of the differences in the training and the style he's trying to implement at the club.
It's different, but you will see it in the games. It's not about me to say to everybody how we're gonna play.
Peter, do you think Ozil will be a good candidate as a captain for Arsenal?
I think it's a question for the manager, but obviously, as I said, he's one of the most experienced players, and he's a world champion. He's a player who played at the international level, and he obviously is a key player for us. So I think he's one of the candidates. Yes.
Peter, there's a lot of talk going on about how Ramsey's contract's still not been signed. How important is it for Arsenal to keep him at the club?
Well, it's again the private matter with for the club and the player. We would like to keep all the best players with us, and hopefully his situation will be resolved as quick as possible, because I think it's more for the player that he has this the feeling of, okay, my situation is solved, I can purely concentrate on my game. And it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks since Arnold started training, and he's been in top form and working really hard, so you can see it doesn't affect him at all. And hopefully, as I said, better for him will be if the situation is resolved quicker, and we'll see.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for coming.